You guys are getting the full package this morning. Just letting you guys know that we're starting this morning off together. And what does that mean? I'm just starting to pour my coffee. It's going to take some time. You know, being that there's literally nobody watching this, which is awesome, which is insane, which is just rootin', tootin' crazy. We got one eyeball. That's all we need. This is just a private conversation between you and I, pal. This is just a love-making, thigh-shaking, back sweat coming down the crack of my ass experience. Shit, there's a lot of you guys now. Oh. What's up, boys and girls? A lot of dudes today. Like this. We don't need no chicks. I got 10 guys in here. What's up? No girls necessary. Is my voice cracking again? See, I want you guys to understand that I had to basically let go of my entire team. And I set this up for you guys. Fix the background. You see that? Just saying. That's fucking nice. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty fresh. You guys like the ambiance? Yeah. What's going on? Let's do cleans. You need antipasta? No chicks here still. We don't fucking need them. Let's be real, boys. This whole experience is for us. It's for us. You know, I like it when we do like our house broadcasts or I do interviews with other people. But when I get to have a morning with the boys, second scoop of honey, by the way, I'm feeling good. We got numbers. There's 29 of us in here. There could be 29,000. Who knows? 33? Let's keep it going. We get up into the hundreds. I'm taking my shirt off. Dude, I sent this to my dad this morning. I got to send it to you guys. It's this video of Tucker Carlson when he still used to be on the news, just bashing the World Economic Forum. It's hysterical, the shit that guy got away with saying. Like, he just ripped them to shreds. I don't know if you guys are into Tucker Carlson, but Tucker Carlson, I mean, he's good. Guys, I know you all want to talk about this, so we're just going to fucking do it. We're going to Hyrox.com right now as a team. You boys ready for this? Let's fucking go. I'm going to share screen. Hold on, guys. I got to get it over to the other screen over here because I'm a professional. Oh, we got a chick in here. What's going on? Guys, stand up a little bit taller. All right, what's going on? Yeah, it's no big deal. My stocks are up. I have lots of money. You can come to my yacht club. All right. I know you guys want to see this, so let's go through it together. I have not really done any research. I wanted to do this like raw, real time with you guys. Okay, you guys see on the screen? Let me know because I'm not that good at this. Results. I'm going to go big. Watch this. Boom. Hong Kong. Is it Elite 15? Hyrox Elite? Show results. Now, I knew James Kelly won. Okay, I'm just going to be straight with you guys. I'm just going to be straight. And I'm proud of him. This is his first major, not a last chance qualifier. This is a major win, which is awesome. Colin already coming into the notes. I thought the YouTube coverage was poor. Once the leader finished, they didn't show the rest of the guys until the wall balls. Not my gig. I used to broadcast these things, and then I got in trouble with Hyrox just because I was saying things that mattered, and they won't let me talk about it anymore. Sandy DNF'd after the push. I heard about that also. You know, listen, Sandy's my boy. He's my doubles partner. This is not uncommon for Big Sandy, you know? Why bring sand to the beach? You guys know the deal. Let's break this down. I'm going to click on James Kelly's information here. Ski-erg, slow as shit. Actually, a really slow ski-erg. Sled push? Oh, a real sled push time rather than these fucking bullshit Amsterdam times. Interesting. Sled pull. Interesting. Another real time. 253 broad jump. That's a really long broad jump, but I don't know. I don't know. Row time, farmers carries. You know, he's good. Dude's good. Good wall balls, all that kind of stuff. Now, let's see somebody else. Let's see our boy Graham. Graham coming in, feisty. Not that good on the sled push. Sled pull, not too bad. Row, terrible. Run, lunges, slow run afterwards. Sick wall balls. I'm assuming he went unbroken. I don't really know what he did there. Let's look at another person. I love Joffrey. You did terrible, Joffrey. I'm sorry. I saw that Bo was like cramping. Ronkovich. What the hell happened to him? 𝗕𝗟𝗗𝗥 blitzed it. Blitzed the 𝗕𝗟𝗗𝗥. 9 seconds faster than everybody else. Blitzed the sled push. 3 seconds faster than Kelly. Sled pull, dead. Got shot. Looks like he was bleeding out. It looks like, looks like somebody literally had a sniper and shot this man in the back. Burpee broad jump, not good. Not good at all. There's some things in here that are just interesting. Farmers carries, real wall balls. Just looks like some people had some interesting sign, like right here in the midsection. You know, that's where the beans, the gusto comes from. Guys, give me a second here. I don't like the lighting. Why don't you shut your mouth back, Tesla? Try to put anonymous, you guys. Well. Fucking hood rat car. Woo! Woo! Oh, I'm back. Do you guys like that lighting a little bit more? Can I get it? Oh, yeah. So, you know, you guys know the deal. How do you progress your intervals throughout the season? Do you stick primarily to VO2 max or threshold? The fuck is that? 𝗨𝗕𝗵𝗏, 5 and 6 were long, I think. How are runs 5 and 6 long? Well, there's no rock zone, you butthole. What do you guys know about anything? Graham overtook 𝗲𝗏𝗵𝗏 on the wall balls. It's because Graham's a beast. He's 𝗕𝗵𝗵 𝗨𝗕𝗵𝗏, DBF, don't bother finishing. I'm just telling you guys right now. Some serious stuff. Some serious stuff. Shit. Let's go check out the ladies. I heard about this. I don't even know who this chick is. Australians. 2 Australians on the podium on top. Marshall Couples. Marshall, honestly, of all my friends, I am the most proud of. Like, Jake was in shape. Cole blew it. Caleb blew it. But Marshall came from the depths and crushed HyperCon games. He's my stallion. He's my sweet little turtle peach. All right, I have no clue who this girl is. I'm going to try to... I don't even know how to say this name, so I'm going to have to go like this. Boom. We're going to go into Google. Don't look at my recent searches because it is probably... No, that's Gmail. Google. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Does anybody know who this person is? Images. This is the girl that's fucking everybody up? That's just a shitty photo. She looks tall. Look how tall and lean her. She reminds me of... she's tall and lean, dude. Look, petrified. That's a petrified face. It's because this girl is a freaking damage doer. Yeah. Dangerous. Look at the size of her. She looks like she is tall. She's into fashion. This is a woman of many talents. She looks chill. She looks relaxed. Look at those arm veins. I'm just letting you guys know right now, y'all are in trouble. This girl's a beast. She reminds me of 𝗟𝗗𝗕𝗏. I don't know if you guys remember 𝗟𝗗𝗕𝗏, but she was like the original world record holder. Now, Sarah was a little bit of a, she's bigger than her, but 𝗟𝗗𝗕𝗏 was dangerous. If 𝗟𝗗𝗕𝗏 stayed in this sport, I guarantee she'd be top 3 still. But she got really into Ironmans and all this other kind of stuff. She was a tank, dude. She was honestly one of the most dangerous athletes I'd seen. And she just, not that she didn't have what it took. She just decided not to take on action. I'll play Arms of an Angel while you're doing wall balls. Cool. 𝗕𝗟𝗗𝗗𝗏 slow, sled push, sled pull. A lot of slow sled pulls here today, people. People are taking their time on those sled pulls. Let's just look at overall times. 59:58. Holy shit. That was close, though. Big gap here. 𝗕𝗏𝗕, congrats. Holy shit, 𝗕𝗏𝗕 killed it. Who else do we know in here? Linda Meyer, back there. Viola, back there. Yeah, CrossFit is dying. Like, did anybody even pay attention to the Rogue Invitational? She was getting 1.1 meter per lunge, which is rare for women. The fact that you know that, Zach Thomas, is creepy. And Douglas is my father. So why don't you stop asking questions that are private? Okay. We're going to stop sharing the screen. We're just going to go back to you and I, intimate eyes. By the way, guys, no one's really complimented Cardi Sailing Week hat. I don't think you understand the deal here. This is a serious hat. I mean, some people are out there with all these kind of cute little outfits and stuff. This right here is a classic. I don't know how many of you guys are into sailing. I don't know if you guys live that high life like me, but it's pretty nice. My hat looks silly. Dude, you sent me that hack job video of you taking about 2 minutes to pick up a 300-pound sandbag. You're silly. All right? Let's be honest. You're a joke. You're sitting here watching me talk on the internet. What kind of man are you? You should be out there chopping wood or something or saving women from burning buildings. Okay. So. Oh, thank God. I'm going to go into notes. I'm going to go into Jock Talk, guys. It's time for us to really bring up the important things that are going on in this world, which is Jock Talk. My vision is so bad in these glasses. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. Oh, these notes are sick. You guys basically are at a point where, what? The fuck is this? Oh, I love this video. You know what? Just because I'm on it, I got to show you guys this. Check this out. Now, this is when everything went south in sports. I'm going to refresh the notes. Watch this right here. Tiger Woods making the move. Hold on. This is when I stopped caring about golf. When Tiger stopped doing stuff like this. Walks by, grabs this chick's number, walks away. Now, this is when the dude was slam dunking on all 18 holes. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. And then all of a sudden, caught red-handed, started sucking. Would you guys trade those two eras? Tiger Woods, maybe not the most faithful of guys, but made golf exciting, versus now this guy who's, I guess, a better human. We don't want a human. We want a golfing champion. Just going to throw that out there. Just want to say, get us hyped about the big race tomorrow. Better get your shit together. Okay. Give me a second while I bring all these things up, because these are important, guys. And we need to give credit where credit's due. Oh, yeah. Show notes are pretty solid. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. That's my mark right there. Guys, I honestly have so many of them. It's going to take me a good 30 minutes to get this done. The fuck was that? Probably going to screw this up because there's so many. Who the fudge are you? Oh, yeah. Guys, we're almost done. Okay. First of all, bring this one to the top here, because I want you guys to understand where I'm going right now with my hair. I'm thinking really hard on this thing. If you guys know who this is, you see that right there? It's coming back. Augustus is a pervert, dude. We've gotten that. We've gotten that about him. We don't care about him. But right here, that little shred mullet, that's coming back, guys. I'm going to have to take these glasses off because I cannot see a thing. Well, you showed us all your private emails. Yeah, I should probably find a way to break that down, but none of them were that important. Yeah, none of them were that important. But that's what I'm doing with my hair. Okay. No, I don't want to talk about that one. This I do want to talk about. So check this out. There's all these new versions of lifting, and, you know, I think they've changed lifting a lot to try to be all scientific and stuff. This is Ronnie Coleman versus this other guy trying to do a better row. Look at the difference in their physiques, first of all. Second of all, I'm just letting you know right now, I don't think the guys that are Mr. Olympia right now, Mr. Olympia, like, I don't think the guys who are Mr. Olympia right now look nearly as good. Look at these guys right here. And then I'm going to do Dorian Yates vs. Ronnie. I'm just telling you guys right now, better physiques. Wait, buds. Just letting you know right now. So don't trust these guys. Old school Ronnie. This is the way I still do my rows. If you guys want to be better athletes. That dude right there, pussy. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that in a bit. This is something I'll talk about for a second. I'll put this in the show notes. But this is basically the UCI cycling, cycling federation. All of these athletes are being asked what their pre-race meal is, and all of them say rice. All of them say rice. Now I'm going to go over here. This is somebody who Dave Asprey is one of the people that's trying to push on you that you shouldn't eat rice. Do you want to take advice on health and wellness and performance from a guy who looks like this? That guy looks like a ball sack. He's one of the creepiest dudes on the planet. Oh, that's a body I want. I want to live forever if I look like that. These are health and wellness experts. These guys are the best athletes in the world. Right here. Just saying. Just be careful who you take your advice from. You see that guy with that little diamond in his earring? It's making me jealous. Let me go back through the notes here. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ooh. This popped up. This is what made me realize that how savage soccer players, fans are. I still think that you guys are the filthiest fans on the planet. I'm not going to give it to you. I think it's a barbaric sport and barbaric people. This guy who's the coach for Mexico just took a freaking beer can to the head. He's bleeding out. I respect for this guy. But you guys who are in the soccer world are just barbaric. You guys are just dirty, wild folks. Get some sea salt spray in that, Barnett? That's insane. By the way, my team. Whoops. Let's go, baby. I don't want you guys to be jealous, but have you seen Crystal Palace lately? That's my team. I don't know where George is right now, but God, they're good. Oh, by the way, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. There's you guys in the gym trying to do those like hack job lifts. Where did that go with Ronnie Coleman? Well, we lost it. And then there's just this dude. This guy right here is a real man. He's balancing, like, I'm the New York City record holder for Stein holding, and my Stein's right here. Builder for life, guys. If you don't have a builder Stein, you're ghetto. But you have to hold this thing out for as long as you can. And, you know, there's a champion crown. I got like 8 minutes. And then there's this guy. Look at the size of the forehead, by the way. That right there just explains the power that man's holding on to. Good God. His name's Chuck Ahrens. This is the kind of page. Go to Jailhouse Strong if you guys ever want to really just find out about absolute savages. It's really where I get a lot of my things. Also, pickleball, another barbaric sport for pussies until I saw this. Pay attention closely. Boom. Boom. Pickleball athletes are not real athletes. It's basically people who were recently released from prison and then don't have a lot of other things to do, so they got free time. Or they weren't able to make it in real sports, and they made the tennis court much smaller so that they have to do a lot less work. A friend of mine named Austin plays a lot of this. He's not much of an athlete, and, you know, he plays pickleball. But just be careful, dude. Anytime someone invites you over for pickleball, I'm letting you guys know this is highly likely to happen. Oh, this is the same video. Sorry, guys. This is something I wanted to bring up. I've been trying to study these guys for a bit. Marinovich, and the Marinovich brothers seem to be, I'm not going to spell this right. Marinovich. It seems like the Marinovich brothers and their training systems, which was right here, these guys seem to be training a lot of the best athletes in the world. And they use these really, really, really odd ways to do it. There was one of the best UFC fighters who used to work with him. This is Troy Polamalu. He worked with them, and he basically was like brought out of like the ashes. It's really interesting. And I've been trying to figure out what these guys do and implement it a little bit more in my training. But it might be something if you guys are really, really into exercise science, you want to research these guys. And we'll just go into the weeds here, but this is maybe their academy. No, that's a martial arts academy. Marinovich captain. Let's just type in training. Okay. Looks like this is it. Home. Doesn't seem like they're giving any information that I really want to know about. Multi-sport athletes, Cleveland Browns. I don't know. I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to give you guys some solid research. Before I keep on going on the notes, I want to talk to you guys about something serious. I was trying to do 20 hours of volume this week, and I got sick. The whole thing's in the fucking trash can. So basically, I was up. I was training super hard. I was doing really well, and everything was like seemingly going amazing. And then all of a sudden, the sickness that I picked up from this total asshole. Let me just public service announcement. If you're sick and you're going to somewhere like a wedding or a birthday party or a sleepover, you don't show up, you asshole. You don't. You don't. So I land. We're going to my friend's wedding last weekend, and I picked this dude up at the airport, and he's sick as a dog, coughing, sneezing, everything. Then we're staying in a hotel together. We're both part of the wedding, so we're part of all of like the structuring and the events. He's coughing, sneezing, everything. I was like, man, please don't get sick, Hunter. Please don't get sick. Next thing you know, I'm sick. And I'm fine now. Like, I'm stuffed up, but there's no point in doing a 20-hour week in the middle of all this shit. So this was it. This is how good my life was looking. 3 days in, I was at 9 hours and 13 minutes. You guys see that little line right there? I was getting good rides. You guys can see this. Some diesel workouts. Look at this right here. Good. That's a good effort for me. Everything was looking nice. I was supposed to do another Hyrox sim. I breaking records. Guys, check this out right here. Look at this data right here. Oh, what's that? A 4:37 mile. Now it was in the middle of intervals, but still not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, dude, I'm gunning. I don't know if you guys see this, but your boy is 𝗕𝗵𝗻𝗄 right here. I was going full gas. Everything was going good, but this was Monday, and this is before the sickness really hit me. So I was talking about this yesterday. I'll bring up this book. This is a good book for you guys to look into. West Side. Barbell. Boom. Education, books. Let's go, baby. What's up? These are some of the best books. This book right here is probably one of the better books in exercise science to understand on like how to peak and train like a real athlete. And you see this right here, rooted in the East German systems of competitive sports. Anytime you see this, do everything you can to buy that book. These were the people that were basically taking all the finances from the government and studying how to win. They were willing to dope. They were willing to do everything. And it was one of these kind of things where, you know, this book right here is a fundamental in me understanding. But I read it every once in a while just to get back into understanding of like how to properly peak. But having something like a 20-hour training week, if you're capable of doing it, is super important this far out from a race right now. So I'm going to try to get the hours in at another place, and we'll make it happen. But I just want to let you guys know I'm failing so far. Jason Fox, nutritionist. With a name like that, I do not trust you. But why should you not get in the sauna if you're sick? Let's see if this guy knows what he's talking about. Should you sauna if you are sick? It's also a bad idea to try to sweat out a cold through a sauna or other means. Doing so won't heal you and can make it dangerously dehydrated. Infrared UK. How to use saunas for a cold. Have proven to be beneficial to help the body fight off pathogen and toxins. Oh, Jason, seems like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. pal. I don't know. This added blood flow can provide energy and nutrients to your immune system required to continue to fight against the pathogens and combat the symptoms of a common cold or flu. Huh. If it's below the neck, do not train. Steam room. I'll shoot you guys straight. I'm probably going to get into the gym and I'm going to ride on the bike after this for about an hour, and then I'm going to sauna for about an hour, and then I'm going to rest, hydrate, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to try to pick things up tomorrow. I might try to do my simulation tomorrow. I might do it on Monday. But we shall see. Let me look back through these notes and give you guys some good stories before we get the hell out of here. Oh. Quite possibly the dirtiest thing in sport. So check this out. You guys got these moves here. Good wrestling match right here. You know, he's got that low ankle. He's coming around the corner. Now the guy from Cuba clearly fucked. What's that? Boom. The oil check. Now, this ref right here is an idiot. When you see that hand reaching back there, you got to start thinking, what the hell could this guy be grabbing on for so long? That dude's got fingers and butt. Yeah. It's been around for as long as time. I mean, it is almost like that video of the guy doing the drop kick. But, yeah. That's a dirty-ass move. Oof. I haven't really looked this up, but this is a freaky story. We might come back to it. This is something that's interesting. I've been researching this for a while, and I don't know who 𝗕𝗏𝗨 is, but these needle mats right here, it's kind of like a version of acupuncture. And I'll wake up in the morning and walk on these things, but I've been starting to lay on them, and it's been making a humongous difference. And just like, I feel like I don't need coffee anymore. After I wake up from a nap or any of that kind of stuff, I'll lay on one of these things for a minute. I'll do it in the morning too, and I'll start dancing afterwards. I do not know what the hell is going on. You can buy the things on Amazon for so cheap, and it's ridiculous. It's one of these kind of things where the sauna outside costs $10,000, and I feel good after that. But this mat costs $30. You know, it's ridiculous. Let's look up this guy, 𝗕𝗏𝗨. Oh, he's a professional boxer. It seems like he's really into it. He's got 1.8 million followers. I'm just gonna say this guy might know what he's talking about. Ooh, girl. My thoughts about Nick Bear and Jason Khalipa doing Hyrox this weekend. Nick Bear is going to do a 60 to a 65. I think you're going to see Jason Khalipa do about a 68 to a 78. And that's about it. Like, I mean, those are my guesses there. They're both substantially good athletes, but we just went through the whole like Hong Kong scoring and everything. These guys over here, the best in the world. Let's go back. The best in the world are ranging from 55 to literally 64. Joffrey ran a 56 next to me one time. Now, I don't think Joffrey's in good shape anymore, but, you know, a couple of these guys, Bo's a really good guy. He qualified for world championships. Sladeg also. So I'm just throwing this out there. Those guys will probably come about, I don't know, 10 minutes slower than these people. I'm going to get a 50 in Hyrox before I retire. Let me tell you that. What's the most difficult part for a new guy? just getting used to the flow. If you're going to be in the Elite 15, it's very different from running. People don't get this, is that let's just say you go out and you run a fast 5K time, but then all of a sudden you go in the area against the other best 5Kers, actually all the athletes show up. Now you're not just running, you're racing. You're running against other people and their strategy. And what happens is you just could all of a sudden try to flow with them and you could pop. Or you just don't get in front of a pack. Like we had Morgan on here before. He's a 2-time Olympic medalist. If you don't end up in the right pack, you can totally lose it. And that's just one of these kind of things where you guys see how sick I am? Shit. You know, what's his name? 𝗕𝗟𝗵𝗸𝗁 won the 5K at the Olympics. He's not the fastest 5K in the world, but he's the best 5K racer in the world right now. And he's the best 1,500-meter racer in the world right now. And he doesn't have the fastest 1,500 time. So that's where it gets in. There's a lot of people that can have good times, but then just don't have good races. Let's see what else here. Was your initial plan to race Dallas an instant decision where you wanted to race Nick Bear? It wasn't an instant decision. It would be fun to go race against these guys, but I care more about times. Like I want to go set world records and go have substantial things. Like I don't need to be in Hong Kong right now. Like what the hell is $7,500 going to do for me in a win? I've already won and beaten all these people handily, and $7,500 is not going to change my life. But what will change my life is another world record and a world title. Oh yeah. Oh. So many people. That's a catchy ass pop. God damn. This cold is getting me. I put this in here just as a public service announcement. I lift barefoot a lot, and I've seen this happen so many times. It's just a video for a lot of people who are just getting new into fitness. Either wear shoes or no socks at all. Don't lift in just socks, because this is going to happen. See that little stanky leg? Boom. What's this? This is that Norwegian guy who's the the Norwegian guy who's the record holder and Olympic holder. This is kind of like that Marinovich training that I was telling you guys about. What a lot of people don't get is the difference between training an athlete and training strength training. And I've said this a ton. So many people out there are looking at strength training principles from bodybuilders. And what ends up happening is these guys end up taking slow principles of lifting that's used to build muscle. And what you should be doing is super reactive training like this so that you can get your muscle fibers to fire as explosively as possible, so you could potentially be running a 400-meter pace, which no one in this podcast could hold, and then jump over a hurdle. Guys, by the way, 𝗕𝗟𝗵𝗸𝗁 is here. 𝗕𝗟𝗵𝗻𝗁 is the biggest heckler on the planet. I just watched him make a video of him shitting on an older lady in Hyrox. 𝗕𝗟𝗵𝗻𝗁, you take steroids, you live in your garage, and you make heckle videos of people, and you still think that you're a person in the society that is changing things for the better. You're a bum. I'll meet you in any parking lot, and I'll knock your teeth all the way through the back of your asshole. I like you as a friend, but what you do sometimes is just so invaluable to this world. You just create no purpose. You create trash. You're the version of an online dump. You are basically where trash is collected and forgot about, and seagulls fly around in circles and shit on constantly. That is your existence. Stay in your garage, unplug all of your wires, and stay there, turn the car on, and do not leave. Leave these old ladies alone, you fucking asshole. That's my public service announcement. You can screen grab that and post it on your channel. You're a prick. You're a fucking prick, dude. And I mean every single word that I just said. These people are killing CrossFit. These people are killing CrossFit. Now they're trying to come into Hyrox and kill Hyrox because they're bums. They're bums. These are just people taking on a fitness challenge. I used to start out in Tough Mudder. People would skip obstacles. They just want to go out and have an experience. What the hell do you care? What do you care? It is so crazy that you sit in there huffing these gasoline fumes thinking that this is a valuable thing. It is so crazy. It is so crazy that you exist and continue to think that this is the best thing that you can do with your time. It's crazy. You're crazy. You don't care about shit. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum, dude. Stay in your fucking lane of your dying sport and leave the people alone who are trying to work out. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. Yeah. So, enough of that. I'll leave that alone. Yeah. I'll leave it alone. Hiller, you can get the fuck out of here now. I don't know if I want to talk about any of these things. This is kind of interesting. I don't know how to really look at this. This guy's called Travis Hunter, I think it is. And the way that he trains is basically so far removed from the rest of the players that he doesn't even train with the rest of the players. He doesn't even get on the field with the rest of the players, and he's completely isolated. But supposedly, he's taking down more plays than any other guy on the field. And they have these guys basically doing such extreme and isolated training that he can't basically be a part of anybody else and their performances. And he's in red light therapy. He's in these, Normatec boots, arms, everything. And he's spending like the whole day focusing on this isolated piece. I mean, is he obviously the highest level performer out there right now? Yeah. But it's kind of interesting. Like, I think what you see a lot of is you watch these kids accelerate like leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else. And this ends up being the person that falls apart the fastest because they're moving the fastest. So I don't know if his body's going to be able to handle the amount of plays that he's doing. Like you saw that guy, the Japanese player who's pitching and hitting, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, ends up getting torn to shreds. And he ended up obviously playing in the MLB finals and doing well. But when you end up doing so much more than everybody else does, it only lasts for so long. But it might be something for you guys to research. This is something I'm proud of. This right here, you watch this video, 235 bamboo PR. This is 96 weeks ago, so almost 2 years ago. And this is before I set the world record in, what is it? I set the world record in Barcelona. So I was really strong. I was really fit. And basically, I thought I was a beast for doing this, and I was struggling right there. 2 years later, now I've got 245 on, and I was able to pump out 3. Now, the one thing I will tell you the difference is that I stop a couple inches above my chest, but I realized after years of using this bamboo bar that it's actually better to stop above the chest so that you get a little bit more instability by having to pause and then create torque out of position rather than torque off of a dead stop chest. And I'm proud of this. And in my off season, I do a ton of barbell work, but in my in season, I'll do a lot of work like this. And to me, I think this is one of the best movements you guys can put inside your training. I learned about it from Sam Dancer. He was really into the super, super high rep movements, and the dude would just crank out like hundreds of reps. I would watch him do it overhead, behind the shoulder, in front of the chest, like every single thing you can imagine. And the dude's a beast. But I'm just letting you guys know right now, in the past week, I set a record on my power test, and I also set a record on, let's see here. I set a record in my VO2 max. So this shit's looking good. Where the hell is my power test video? Oh, here we go. Look at this. 578, bitch. Feeling good. What heart rate monitor do I recommend? I don't know, dude. Just go on Amazon. Buy yourself a Polar. See these powers? Oh, thighs right there. Those are manly thighs. Those are manly thighs. Look at the striations, dude. You don't find that. That's not boy meat, dude. That's somebody who's been training hard as fuck. All right, peeps. Some things I want to talk to you guys about. One, we smashed that bum for coming in here. Hiller got crushed. Two, house training. You guys got to know. We're rebuilding the site right now, so you guys have something sick to go to. House training, baby. What's up? Coming up soon, we've got guides being back. Everything's 30% off. It's coming back, guys. You go to 𝗕𝗟𝗏𝗻𝗏sports.com. Boom. 30% off the whole site. And guess what, guys? Hydro, our favorite flavors, coming back with new labels, guys. So if you go to Builder Sports International, Builder International, oh, fuck, I'm not going to make it. Now, so just letting you guys know, it's back. It's back. It's going to be good. 30% off both websites, 30% off of house training. You guys know the deal. It starts next week. I will probably do a podcast on Monday, but after that, guys, you will not see me for a whole nother week. I love Jock Talk. We always end up having a total blast. I'm just proud of you guys for showing up. I'll answer some questions, and I got to get the heck out of here. Nick Bear, I said 60 to 65. Sterling B, hey, Hunter, any benefit of taking beta-alanine, citrulline, and creatine before and during a half marathon? Sterling B. So check this out. We worked on this yesterday. Okay. Lactate threshold. Boom. Boom. Okay. We had this somewhere in here. Boom. So this is for you, Sterling B. So if you're going to be doing a half marathon, you're between zone 3 and zone 4. So right here, you're seeing a mix of carbohydrates and primarily carbohydrates right here. So your half marathon time is probably going to be between 60 minutes and 2 hours. What's going to happen is what your body does by digesting carbohydrates, the byproduct of that is going to be lactic acid. Beta-alanine is what's called a lactate buffer. So what you end up doing is you have to load this for weeks at a time. But then specifically before you do something like this, you should mix it into your drinks while you're racing, and you should be having it beforehand. Citrulline is another blood flow thing, which will increase the body's capacity for blood flow, which will increase your body's ability to keep its heart rate down and keep moving at a higher rate. Creatine has been shown also to be helping strengthen endurance stamina. They just had a study come out when it came to marathon running, but more importantly, with the muscle damage that was done afterwards, it could be up to 30% faster recovery time by loading up to 20 grams of creatine before doing a marathon. So I'm just letting you guys know that you guys can stack all this stuff. You guys go to Builder Sports or builderinternational.com. This is why we got all of this. These are what I call tier 1 products. Like, all athletes that are putting in serious work should be taking these things. You're not a bodybuilder. You're not an Ironman athlete. You're somewhere in between, and that's where all these products meet. We do need cherry limeade back, guys. I think what's going to happen next year for Builder is we're going to be bringing in protein in multiple flavors of hydro. We had to take a year to test what was going on in the market with the products we already had. And the people have spoken. The people have spoken. Dude, I don't know when your half marathon is, but you should be definitely taking beta-alanine. Like, here's the thing. We take pre-power, but I'll let you know right now, I put it in my drinks, and then you can also just get beta-alanine pills so that you can just make sure that you're properly dosing on top of pre-power. Pre-power is the one that's right back here, but I believe in beta-alanine so much that there's times a day that I'm just spreading it out throughout my diet and taking more and more of it, because your body metabolizes these things the same exact thing the way your body metabolizes through calories. So you do need to be taking it. It's the Like those 3 ingredients that I listed off to you guys, creatine, citrulline, beta-alanine, besides your hydration products, are the most important thing on the market. But if you guys want to learn more about this, you can also come join us at House Training. We have conversations about this stuff all the time. Team, you know the deal. Don't be soft. As they say on Andy Frisella's show, don't be a hoe. Share the show, baby. I'll see you guys soon.